Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Banished, where we are still surviving. Let's take a look here. I believe our production was still good. I wanted to raise that up a little bit more. We've got a house building down here, and yeah, let's see where we're at. So, I want to look at some of my other supplies. So here's my inventory. I have quite a bit of furnace fuel still. Plenty of firewood. We got plenty of leather. Look at all this. We got lumber stocked up. So let's take a look at our sand. We've still got plenty of, obviously, because we were supposed to be pulling clay and we pulled it sand. My bad. All right, so let's see what we're going to do today. I don't remember if I had any specific plans. I know I wanted another shore house because I need to be collecting sand for making glass. But I think it's probably not a bad time to go ahead and build a trader over here on the waterfront. So let's get that done. So that's over here. We got trader, this guy. So let's turn this around. Now the only problem, I just realized, the only problem with that is that I am a little low on workers and I need workers for that. I think I need to wait until I have more adults. So, wait, hey, look that. I got, somebody died and then somebody turned into a laborer at the same time. Oh well. Okay, is my speed, am I up at 10? I am. Man, they're taking a long time to build that house. I need more people. Come on, reproduce. Have babies. Let's see, they're old. Yeah, I'm going to have some old people dying here soon and freeing up houses. Let's see what we got up here. They got some children. So we've got 14 babies, 7 students, 8 students. Sorry, refresh. Oh, and we got some more laborers. That's good. And our house is done. I'm going to go ahead and build one more house while we wait for just a few. See if we get a few more laborers coming in while we're waiting. Let's see, where do I want to put this? So I've got this here. I'm thinking about, maybe we should put another barn here because I'm going to have food. How far up am I going with the food? I do need another barn here, regardless. Might be a good idea to put a stockpile over here and another barn for putting items that I'm going to trade close to the area that I'm trading them. But I don't want to put that down until I put the trading post. Nope, another person died. See, that's right. I was going to build a church and a graveyard. So let's look at our churches. We can do a small chapel for our starting town. Let's see, what is this? Seafarer's Shrine. A small place of worship, like the parish, 60 people may be attending. 160. So a parish is that's only 60 people? Like the parish house, 60 people, maybe in attendance. So I guess this one is too. A place for worship for small communities. That's a really small church. And then you get this thing, which I love the look of. I really like it. And it takes up less space. I may use that one. Let's see. So that's how wide it is. Okay. And then we've got our usual small chapel. Well, what I usually like to do is build a bigger church and then have the graveyard next to it. So to build an old church, which is what I built last time. I love the old church. It's very medieval looking. That one is going to take 100 stone. So how much stone do we have? 116. Oh, I will use up all the stone. And then, of course, the graveyard's going to need stone. So I need more stone. And unfortunately, we don't have any yet. Maybe a bridge is in order. I'm all over the place, aren't I? And I've almost run out of people again. Let's go ahead and build another house. So let's put a house. Where do I want to put it? We've got some houses over here. We've got plenty of houses for our workers down here. Let's go ahead and put another one right there. I know it gets in the way of putting another farm there, but that's okay. I think for now our farming area is doing okay. Alright, so we're going to get another house built, and then I think it is a good idea to go ahead and get a bridge going so we can start collecting some of the stone resources over here. And what I might do is go ahead and let's look at, I'm just curious. Go back here, mining. The big query. Yeah, see how big that is? So I could do it right there, and it would probably be better than putting a row of these little things up that way. In the meantime, I do want to put another bridge over here. Now bridges, or another bridge, a first bridge. Bridges can take up a bit of resources depending on what your... So covered bridge is nice. A drawbridge would be better, considering that it's right where our guys are going to be. And I'm going to put it right here off of this road. So this is our main road through, but I don't want to block my trade post construction place. Let's look at what... I'm going to map or kind of plan this out a little bit. So, yeah, we should be fine. I'll put a drawbridge right there. Okay, so let's get that drawbridge started. They're almost done with that house. I'm going to need a road as well. So starts right there and goes across. Is that in line with the road? I think it is. And eventually we will replace all this dirt road with nicer roads. Here we go, another house done, and we've got some people who moved in at the appropriate age. And this will get us a bunch of stone, because as you can see over here, there is a good stock of resources. I could even put a little wood bridge here and come over this way. And that means, of course, that I'm going to expand this way. Alright, so, lag. Let me check my food again. We're still doing okay. We're about 1,200 more. Now, that's not optimum. I would like it to be more than that. That's kind of cutting it close, because I could look in there any minute now and go, oh, shoot. Now I'm in the negative, and that's kind of how it happens. It sneaks up on you. So we might want to consider adding another garden or another fisherman, or we need some variety. We've got a hunter. I could go ahead and put a hunter somewhere else, another hunter. I do see this representation of meat here. I could put a hunter over here and then get rid of it later. Let's do that. So, food, hunter, and where do I want to put it? Put it right here next to the wood. So I think I'm going to need another... Let me just check. I am going to need another stockpile. Or not stockpile, but a barn. Right here, eventually. But not really required. I'm just trying to... Pardon me. I'm just trying to kind of pre-plan. I hate to put them right next to each other like that, because of course that means that I'm still forcing that people to run a long ways. It's better to spread it out. Probably not a bad idea eventually to put another one over here, which I could go ahead and do. How big is my... I'm really all over the place today, aren't I? So I've got my drawbridge. Let's go ahead and send our guys out to grab all this stone over here, because we're going to need it to build the church and the graveyard. I'm also going to put my workers on building just a little footbridge, just a creek plank bridge, which I could replace later with something nicer. But for now, we'll just do that. And it gives us a little more range to harvest stuff. Let's see. So I'm also going to build another hunter. We'll put him right... I'm going to go ahead and put him up here. I hate leaving... Well, if I gap it too much, I can always put decoration. So I don't know what I'd want to put next to this. This is a good place for him right here. I think I will. Let's put the hunter right there. We can go ahead and put a road here, and that's it. Okay. We can also do kind of a road into his house. There we go. All right. Let's see what else. Do I have any other buildings I can build roads into? Yep, right there. I wonder if it'll speed them up a little bit. I keep trying to check there, but it's... Yeah, I can put a road right there. Interesting. And back here. There we go. Okay, so we got stone collecting going on. I am going to start one more house. How's our stone at? 192 or 1? Yeah, let's go ahead and put one more house, and then I'm going to start my church and graveyard. So that's going to be our goal for today, is to build out here. Now, how are we doing on logs? 418. Probably wouldn't hurt to do a forest clear over here. It will grow back. So let's clear that little spot there. And we'll clear here as well. That'll get us some more wood. We've got a house started. Yeah, our stone supply is going up considerably, so that's good. Our iron supply is finally going up now that this guy's working. Oh, and I need another hunter. There we go. Let's look at our graveyard then. So here's the traditional cemetery. There's a fenceless cemetery, a transparent cemetery, a transparent fenceless cemetery, and an abbey, which houses monks that basically make ale. So we might build one of those later, but for now, I think I am going to do a fenceless cemetery over here. So we'll see how far into the mountain we can get here. Yeah, we can do a pretty good-sized cemetery back here. We can always add on to it later. So I wonder if there's a cemetery planner app online for like optimum cemetery placement. There are for farms. There's some pages you can use to plan out the most productive farms. Now I do 8x15. It was pointed out recently in the comments, and thank you for reminding me that the 11x11 is more efficient by 7 production. The reason I have always done 15x8 is because I had this pattern I used to do where I would put a farm, a farm, a farm, a farm, a farm, and I'd have them in a circle of 15x8s with a barn in the middle, and I've kind of not done that here, so I could have done the 11x11 and gotten that additional production. Alright, so they're done with the house. Let's go ahead and build our graveyard. So we'll put that right here, and we can always add to it later because of the fact that it's fenceless and it still look nice. We can also add decorations. So now they're going to work on the graveyard, and then the next building will be our church. So we'll have some religious stuff going on here. I think I'm going to fast forward through them building the cemetery so we can get to the church. And actually, let's go ahead and throw down, I'm going to plan ahead. So, pardon me. So here's one way you can plan ahead. So we're going to build an old church, and we're going to put it right here. Now the question is, do I want the cemetery to be behind the church? I could put another farm here. I could put other buildings here. This will be like the Old Town Cemetery. Alright, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put the church right here. Or do I want to, I'm trying to decide. I don't know. Because I can keep adding more cemeteries over here as it gets full. So I think I will go ahead and leave this as my cemetery area. We'll leave it nice and wooded and pretty. And I think we'll put the church back against here so the cemeteries can be all through here. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put this building on hold for now. I want them to finish the graveyard first, and then let's plan ahead and get our tailor started as well. Where are you? I can't remember. Why do I do that? There we go. So we have a tailoring company. Again, I can't make it. I really need to get furnishing going soon. So Seamstress Guild is a time-honored tradition of people who provide services relating to garments and clothing. Warmth apparently has a price for townsfolk who are willing to pay. I can build this now. So I'm assuming they repair existing clothes, which might make our clothing last longer. I'm not sure. For now, I'm going to go ahead and just build another tailor. So where's my first tailor? Is over here somewhere. So are we running out of supplies? I thought I had extra hide. I've got a back supply. Maybe I'm not making enough clothing because I'm just running out. See, I'm going to leave it alone for right now. I don't think it's as bad as it appears. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look down here. How's our cemetery going? Cemetery is done? Almost. Almost. And I wonder if you can upgrade this. So that'll be something to check if we could add fencing to it later. I will admit, I don't know exactly what they have to build. Everything's been cleared, and it's basically a fenceless cemetery. What is there to build? You're just going, hey, dig a hole there. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're digging a hole. Maybe it takes all this work to dig a hole. There we go. We're almost there. And our tailor died earlier and got replaced. So we're still doing good on laborers because we're taking so long to build all this other stuff. We're doing good on laborers. Okay, so our cemetery's good. We have 96 graves from this fenceless cemetery, and we cannot upgrade it to a fenced cemetery. That's a bummer. I wish we could. All right, let's let this guy get started. They've already started bringing the supplies over, which is good. This is going to take quite a bit of stone, but we have increased our stone. Let's go ahead and have some guys come over here and grab this stone, because I know there's more over here. Over her. Here we go. Do we have any... We're good on iron, I think. Let's take a look at our raw iron supply. We're still okay on it? Yeah. We got plenty of iron ore, so we don't need to be pulling that stuff up. And... perfect. How's our house doing? Good. Not a bad idea to go ahead and build another one soon. And we're at 6 laborers. I'm going to go ahead and raise this up to get this church built a little bit faster. So that's going to be our episode today. Is we've got our church in. Our supplies are doing good still. We've still got more food. Though that variable, you see how it's changing. And if I'm at this point, I would not take nomads. I do not have enough of a stockpile of food, and I don't have enough extra produce per usage going on. And see, now it's producing more than we're using. So I think that was, I can ignore that. Minerals, textiles, materials. This guy's just using up the clay faster than... Let's build another shore house as well. So the church is almost done. Let me get a shore house down. We'll put it right here next to the lag monster. There we go. Oh, are you not going to let me build it there? Oh, that's a bummer. Why not? Oh, I wanted to put it right there. Okay, we can't. So we'll put it down here. Or not. There we go. Next to this fisherman. There we go. I think the road was actually in the way, but that's okay. All right, church is almost done. Look at that. Very nice. It's such a pretty church. I am going to go ahead and clear out some of the forest in front of it, or just leave it as is. I don't know. Let's go ahead and put somebody to work. There we go. And now they're working on this, which is going up pretty quick. Let's put one more house and we'll call it an episode. We'll leave it with the house building. So since we're not going to be putting anything this way, I'm going to go ahead and put a house here. And we have another shore house, which we're going to put to pulling up more clay, because I don't really need sand right now. There we go. Need another worker. And we are good. So that's it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. Become a Finian today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.